This game is Totem Topper. One individual will represent their class by standing on a stump throughout the night. For each loss the class has, a prop will be added to the Totem Topper's shoulder. The Totem Topper will also compete in a hula hoop contest, spear chuck, and a final race at the end. This game is Human Dartboard. In this game, each class gets 6 players to make a human pyramid on all fours, and one player stands in front of the pyramid and throws pythons filled with whipped cream at the pyramid. As soon as all the 6 people have been hit with a pie, they are done, or the team with the most whipped cream after 4 minutes win. Judges look for the most whipped cream on their faces. This game is the obstacle course. The first step of the obstacle course the players will dig through mud to find the flag. The second step is a scooter race. The third is a sack hop race. The fourth is a slip and slide. Fifth is hurdles, and sixth is a run up the stands. This game is Jungle Chow. Each class has 4 people who relay from a set point to a tarp on the ground. On the tarp, there are miscellaneous snacks that they must grab using only their mouths. Once they have a snack in their mouth, they will run halfway to their team's bowl and then pass the food item to the next player. This game is Rhine Run. In this game, 4 boys from each grade will compete in a relay. These boys will have to weigh between 210 and 220 pounds. If they do not pass the weight limit, they must carry a sandbag and the baton. This game is Tug of War. In Tug of War, each team must have 5 girls and 5 boys. The first game is seniors versus sophomores, and the second is juniors versus freshmen. The winners of each game will battle each other. This game is Jaguar. Each class has a group of players that start at a set point on the field. The first player runs to the second and ties their legs together, then runs to the next player. The ties must be around the ankles or judges will stop the participants. 1 player is added every 10 yards, and once all 10 players are tied together, they run to the finish line. This game is an enlarged 3-legged race. During the race, if the players' ties come undone, they will be stopped until they retie the ties. This game is 4 Factorial. There will be 4 runners for each grade. The first runner will run 400 meters, the second runner 300 meters, the third runner 200 meters, and the fourth runner runs 100 meters. A baton will be passed each leg. This game is the 4x1 relay. There will be 4 people each running 100 meters. They will pass a baton to the next person between every 100 meters. This game is Blind Banana Split. It involves 4 people per grade, 2 sets of partners, 2 boys and 2 girls. The boy will be pushing around the girl who's inside the wheelbarrow. The object of the game is for the girl to direct the boy around the field and try to collect the most bananas and balls in 2 minutes. There will be 2 rounds. Balls equal 1 point and fruit equal 2 points. This game is Jungle Beams. The game will have 4 participants per grade. The first participant runs across a balanced beam with empty buckets. The second player will stand at the end of the balanced beam and fill the buckets with water. Player 2 takes the 2 filled buckets from player 1 and goes back across the beam, so on and so forth until the 4 minutes is up. The winner will be chosen by the amount of water that is transferred from the water buffalo to the pool. This game is Sponge Wet Pants. There will be 3 players on each team. Each player will have a sponge on. The first player will run 15 yards and get their sponges wet in the pool. Then they will run back and tag player 2. Player 2 will empty player's 1 sponge into their bucket and repeat player's 1's actions. The goal of the game is to fill the bucket to the given line. This game is Tarzan and Jane. This game will involve 3 players from each grade, 2 boys and 1 girl. The girls' hands are chained together, and the boys must retrieve the key for the lock from the middle of the field. When unlocked, the boys will place the girl on a stretcher and carry her to the middle of the field. The first team there wins. One person from each grade will compete in a pie eating contest. The clock will be set to 2 minutes. Their hands will be tied behind their back. The person with the most pie eaten after 2 minutes will be the winner. This game is Dirty Paws. This game involves 10 people from each grade. The 10 people will line up and sit down close enough to each other to pass a ball with only their feet. The first person passes a greased ball to the second person, second to third, and so on. Only the feet can touch the ball. If the ball falls from the grasp of the player's feet, the team must start over at the beginning of the line. Once the team reaches the last person will put the ball between their legs and run back to the finish line. First one there wins.